Welcome to Sandy, 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 a professionally oriented family drama set beneath the waters of Canarsie Creek, Brooklyn. Tonight, we present episode 3 entitled,
"This is not the first time that you have tried to kill me!"
Our latest chapter recalls a disastrous storm that followed the deep Atlantic trails of the Middle Passage to New York City. A deluge, an accumulation of fate at the top of the class structure that cemented Brooklyn at market rate, dear listeners. Neoliberalism, the sailor's hornpipe on the brainstem that came first. Then came the punishing heavy weather of Hurricane Sandy. Local New York sea creatures, water spirits, coral, seaweed, and drunken sailors struggled to keep it together. They came face to face with what many poor New Yorkers have been dealing with for years, like not having enough food, or the right kind of food, like not having electricity. Since our last episode, Coral, a local fixture of the watery depths, and Salty, the 400-year-old castaway, have had an intense falling out.
I support the mutual aid and all. We need someone who knows what they're doing. We're talking about underwater wire in here. The state should be paying for this.
No. Fuck the state. I'm still waiting for my immigration papers. Look, I am gone. I need to attach myself to something to survive, okay? I am not a criminal. Mamma mia, we need to have a talk with Jesus. We go now to where they continue their conversation in nearby Seagate with a therapist. Jesus, thank you so much for seeing us on such short notice.
Driving her crazy.
Whoa, aspetta, I never said that.
You didn't have to say it. Mamma mia, I want to go talk to Jesusa. That's code for you're driving me crazy.
Jesusa, I think we are both a little scared.
Scared of what? Oh, you mean the dreams?
Salty, tell her about the dreams.
You know what? I think that the wealthy people understand that we're going to see more storms. We live in a turbulent world, and it's going to get even more turbulent. And they're planning. Like, in the midst of the California wildfires 6 years ago, you saw for the first time private firefighters showing up at people's homes, spraying them with fire retardant, so that when the flames came, this house would stay, and the one next door might burn to the ground. Firefighting! You know, the public good. This is something that people should get equally. But now, there's even two-tiered of protection from wildfires! This is not a dream. This is really happening. This is not a dream. This is really happening. This is not a dream!
No. We really shouldn't be talking about this. No. Why don't we just call it a day?
Or we could change the subject. I've got the feeling that flame retardant is not the only thing bothering you.
Jesusa, you're right. We are happy that Coney Island amusements are opening, yes. On time after Sandy. But where is the grand opening, for the post office? Where is the grand opening for the youth centers? How are you going to deal with the 18 storms predicted this summer? Are you going to tell me?
What would you say if neoliberalism had not atrophied your political imagination?
To be honest, Jesus, I feel like an empty shell. I mean, why are we talking about geoengineering the color of the sky rather than asking someone to take the bus? Shouldn't the government help people made homeless by Hurricane Sandy and the people that were homeless long before?
This is what I'm hearing. Coral is very clear. If she had a choice of a city run by privatizing, polluting, and policing classes, or a city where black and Latino and everyone else working classes are at its heart, with more buses, more schools, and fewer cops, she'd be happier.
Jesus, you've got a gift.
Yeah, but I still have these terrible nightmares.
Here we have the perfect opportunity. A collision between heavy weather and years of neglected infrastructure.
Let's get rid of the public infrastructure altogether and drill for more oil. Behave as if we were at war, which we are. Our greatest single free market success is that the atmosphere is an open sewer. Our open sewer.
Here's another free market solution, darling. Let's replace public schools with oil refineries.
And I wake up with sand in my shoes.
Tell me.
And fossil fuel giants try to kill me. I'm terrified.
As your therapist, I would say your profound desire to protect life on Earth is a direct threat to Exxon and Shell's desire to remain the most profitable companies on Earth.
The scale and the pace of this crisis depends on keeping 80% of their fossil fuel reserves in the ground. We want an end to their business model because our survival depends on it. Not because we hate them. No, not because we hate them. Not because we hate them. No.
As sea creatures, we understand what it means to live on an island. We understand water. I think we have an edge on them. Where we think there's a place in politics for water spirits. Introverted and quiet old lady lived at the edge of our village. Her name was Olehig. At night, the seemingly harmless old woman removed her skin, transformed shape, and traveled across the sky to the home of her intended victim. She sucked their blood as they slept. But guess what? Real talk, real talk, real talk.
She was OCD. She was a compulsive and had to stop and count grains of sand spread upon the ground. So, a defense against Olehig was to leave a pile of sand near your front door. The creature would take so long to count it that the sun would eventually return with the coming of morning.
We've got to be as numerous as those grains of sand.
Bring thousands of people to stand together, perhaps, sometimes on the long side of the law. We have to be about winning.
About winning!
I'm a shithead, but Even I believe that mass action can breathe life into even the most hardened political fights.
I think we have progress here.
I think we have some progress here. Stay tuned for the next episode of Sandy, Sandy, Sandy.